What is up, besties? It's a different kind of vlog today, okay? Some people said they wanted to see more lifestyle stuff, and honestly, I think that's kind of fun. I just wasn't sure if the vibes would be the same. I had a nail appointment this morning. Look how cute. So cute. They're so freaking precious. I love them. And I go a little bit farther away from the firm because, you know, I live in the middle of nowhere. So I decided I'd take myself on a date because I don't do that often. Like, I don't really splurge on myself a lot. So I was like, you know what? Let's do that, because I needed to get some of my like product faves. Like, I needed to get some like random stuff. So I went to Sephora. I dropped a lot of money at Sephora, but it's all good products. I'm very excited. I might share with you. I'm not sponsored by any products because like I'm a cow lady, so like beauty really isn't looking at me to, you know, sponsor their shit. But I can share some of my favorites when I get home, maybe do a little Sephora haul. I'm gonna grab some food right now. I was thinking something simple because I'm probably gonna just drive down and hit Jungle Gyms because I need to do some product stocks on that. And I also need to get some stuff from Target. So I was like, you know what? Let's just go. Let's make it a fun little thing. So I thought I was gonna get attacked on my way into the Sephora because it's like attached to a Kohl's, which like doesn't matter. But in the parking lot, goose fight. Straight up a goose fight. They were coming at each other. I was afraid I was next on the list. I don't know what I did to disrespect the geese, but like I genuinely thought I was gonna get in. Like I was like, what am I gonna do? Could you imagine? It's raining too. Like I was like, I don't want to fight geese in this conditions. I don't want to fight a goose, period. But like they're sketchy motherfuckers. Yeah, so I didn't film any while I was in Target because it wasn't busy. I think I've actually hit like right before it's about to get busy. So I'm gonna try to run into Ulta really quick and run back out. Because I've gotten most of everything. I actually forgot that Sephora had a lot of the stuff that I get from Ulta. I wanted to go to Sephora because I wanted to try Rare Beauty, but that shit is still off the shelves. Like there was hardly anything, which like good for Selena. But I got some more Liquid Death because I do like that water actually. Fun fact, I actually really like to mix it for my liquid IVs. I'm a bougie bitch, but they taste really good. And then I got my flavor because that's one of the great things. I went to Jungle Gyms. That's where I get the liquid IV. That's where I get the Liquid Death. You can get Liquid Death at like my Kroger too, but I was just already there. I think it might be cheaper at Jungle Gyms too, which I'm not gonna go all over the place, but if it's a bargain, it's a bargain. But the best thing about Jungle Gym, well, not the best thing, one of the best things, because there's so many great things about Jungle Gyms, but they have like the Torani, whatever you want to call it, and a couple other brands. They have every single flavor you can like imagine. They have an entire aisle of just every single flavor. So it's magical. So like for people who like to make their own lattes, I did that for a little bit. Now I really just like to have a vanilla Pepsi every now and then. And then I like to make my liquid IVs. You can use my code Lacey M Evans for some money off if you want to. You don't have to, but I genuinely just really like liquid IV. I literally have one every day. I'm kind of addicted. But I like to put a little green apple in there. Sometimes a hint of blue raspberry. Make it a little beveragino because I really don't drink alcohol that often. I really just like to have a nice beverage sometimes other than water. And it just hits the spot, man. So I'm gonna go on Ulta, see what Ulta tells me I need, and then we're done. And then I'm gonna go home. Might grab some sushi before I head home. We'll see what the vibes are. But so I made it home, and then I didn't vlog because if you can't tell, the winds were really high. There was like a tornado warning. It was actually quite terrifying because literally I went up to the barn first thing because I wanted to make sure I watered the girls in the barn because they have to have water, and they were all mad because I don't have feed tonight. I have to wait till tomorrow to get them some, and they will be fine. They only are mad because they're fat and sassy. But literally I'm just like la la watering my cows. And all of a sudden I hear my mom yelling for me and my dad's calling me and they're like, there's a tornado warning. So I literally got in the house. I'm not gonna lie, I did put my Sephora and my Ulta stuff in a little corner because I'm like, listen, if there's gonna be a tornado, I just dropped a pretty penny on this shit. I really would rather it not get destroyed. But then I put Doja in her carrier and brought her downstairs because if we needed to take all the cows, or not all the cows, we cannot fit all the cows in the cellar, unfortunately, but they were in the barn. They were like, we need to get somewhere. But then if we needed to take all of the dogs into the cellar, all 4 of the dogs get along with Boo Boo fine, but they don't really like Doja. I don't know why. There's like a vendetta there. I don't know if it's because it's a different cat, whatever. So I was like, you know, the 4 dogs and Boo Boo can all just be free range, but Doja should be in the carrier so that there's no issues. So I like hurried up and had her like sitting on the kitchen island, and then it was like, okay, I think we're safe. Now it's passed through, so I hope that there's no tornadoes. I hope everybody stays safe. It was just a lot of really strong winds for a little bit and then some rain, but it seems like most of the clouds are out of our area now, so that's good for us. But I hope there's no actual tornadoes for anybody else, because it's just, they're so devastating. Okay, wait, I actually kind of love this because this can kind of be like a product refills and all my favorites, because sometimes people do ask like what I use as far as hair and skin. So we're gonna talk about it, okay? Because I did a little Holly haul, and so I did splurge a little, okay? I'm gonna just be straight up. I did, but I don't spend a lot of money on myself very often. I'm a firm believer in not over consuming. So like these are all products that I've either already used or had like good resources and needed them. So like there wasn't a lot of like silly or unnecessary buys. You feel me? Okay, let's start with Sephora, where we spent the most money. Typical Midwestern things, had to tell the fam that we are in fact okay because there is tornado warnings, but luckily, like I told you guys, the bad stuff has passed. So some product re-buys. I really like Drunk Elephant. Some people don't, and that's totally fine. It's like a little bit of a more expensive stuff, and I totally get that. But these two saved my dry skin, straight up. Like I said, not sponsored, but it's the La Retro Whipped Cream and the F-Bomb Electrolyte Water Facial Mask Hydrant. I bought these two because I just wanted to try Drunk Elephant and see what it like, see if it was good. And I actually really like them. So then I also bought this C Firma Fresh Day Serum. It's got, I believe, some vitamin C in it, and I'm very excited. A lady on TikTok told me that like you need to make sure that you get your vitamin C in like a pump where it's not hasn't contacted air. And I love nerdy shit like that because I was a chem major. I have a degree in chemistry, so I love chemistry shit like that. I don't remember a lot of it, but I know vitamin C is good for you, especially in the morning, so I thought maybe we could throw that in there with a little moisturizer. Next up, I wanted to make sure I got a good SPF because not only do I want to protect my leg sleeve this summer, but I just need to protect my skin in general because I'm very fair, as you can tell, and I don't like to be burnt. And I didn't know which one to get. The lovely lady at Sephora recommended Supergoop Play, and when she had me try it, I really liked the way it felt on my skin. It was very hydrating, which I like, and from the like stuff that you can see and read about, it seems like a pretty good one with not a lot of the bad in it. So I also got the face one because it has a little bit of glow in it, and I don't usually wear a lot of foundation in the summer just because it's too hot. So I thought that would be nice because it did add like a nice little moisture, like it added a nice little glow to my hand when I put it on. So I thought, you know, that's good. This is necessary. Then some restocks. I just got I live by the Anastasia, however you want to say it, brow pens. I really like them. And then I also got some brow gel. I usually just use the clear, but I wanted to try it in an actual like tint because my brows are a little sparse in some places, so I didn't know if maybe that would make them look a little bigger. So I got it in blonde, I think. Yeah, because my brows are pretty light. I don't like to make them super dark. I had my bestie get me this Amika Dream Routine, and I really liked the way it felt on my hair. So I wanted to try the Hydro Rush Intense Moisture Shampoo and Conditioner. And then I also got the Leave-In because it's kind of, I think, like a little whole thing together. So I wanted to give it a try. I've been using Redken. I have the All Soft Mega Hydrating, Hydro Melt, I'm sorry. And I do like it. It makes my hair very soft, but I'm just curious if this will give me a little bit more of the moisture that I need. You feel me? I always recommend a hair oil, and this is the biggest reason why I went. I wanted to try Rare Beauty, but I also knew I wanted to get the Amika, and I love the Moroccan oil. This is what I use as my everyday oil, and I was running a little bit low, so I wanted to get another one. I love this. I put it in my hair every single day. I like it because it's like nice in between of like not a super heavy oil, but not a super lightweight. Like it's nourishing, if you get what I'm saying. So I put some in the night. I usually put some in the morning, mid shafts to ends. You always need oil. So this is the one that I really like. Ulta was a big haul because I got a curling iron. I've been wanting with this one for a very long time. I also got a new wet brush because, fun fact, you should get new brushes, not like super often, but like probably more often than you are. I also got a new scalp massager because I really like using these in the shower, and also probably should get a new one more often. I just straight up bought another one of these because I didn't know they were at Ulta, which makes me happy because I'm more of an Ulta girly, and I just wanted to have more because I'll go through a lot of sunscreen. I wanted to get like barrette clippies. I want these because I like when I do my hair like, you know? So yes, the big daddy purchase. I have been using my Amazon curling iron for the past like 2 years, and I really like it. There's nothing wrong with it, but I've been really wanting to try this bad boy, and I've been eyeing him out for a very long time, and I'm very excited. I do, as you can tell, I use professional products on my hair because I have struggled with my freaking texture and type of hair for the longest time, to where now I'm just like, I want to, like, I really do think there is science behind the expensive shit. I want to make sure that it is the ceramic plated. I want to make sure that it has those things, because that's been the biggest difference difference for like how my hair looks. Obviously this is like day 5 and I haven't curled it. It's a lot, but like that's what helps with my texture control, is how the curling iron actually like works. So like I don't like to skimp out on it. So I'm gonna try this bad boy. I'm very excited. Very, not cheap, but I just, look at it. It's so big. I got the extra long barrel. I'm just kidding, it's because my hair is getting long. Anywho's Geese. Last up we have Target. Again, refills, just the thingies that I need. So first of all, the thing I didn't need, but I've wanted one of these since they first came out, the little octopus that changes moods. I wanted this, okay? It was my one stupid purchase because like I want to tell people my mood based off of a tiny octopus. The lotion that I swear by is just the Lubriderm. Listen, I know we all want to smell like a pumpkin spice mocha choca latte, but like I think that a lot of the heavy scents are not great for our skin, and I, as a tattooed girly, this is what I use. I use other things to make me smell good, like a nice perfume, but I like to keep things pretty simple when it comes to like what I use on my body, because my skin, I'm very picky about because I was a kid with eczema. So this is what I use, and I bought 2 of them because I do be lubing up a lot. I also got more of the barrettes because I just wanted to I want to be a barrette girly. So yeah, just another bottle. And then I got a new loofah. I try to get new loofahs very frequently because they can be a big, just freaking petri dish for bacteria. So I try to switch mine out pretty frequently just to make sure that, you know, not gross. And then I do love Native. I use their body wash and their deodorant. So if you ever see me getting a brand deal with them, it's because I want a brand. Native, I have been using your shit for like years. I do like it. I just like it. And then lastly, I just got some Aquaphor because I have been trying to not use chapstick as much because apparently chapstick isn't that great for you. Aquaphor is better, so I'm trying to be better about my purchases. So yeah, I splurged, but like I said, I didn't really buy anything other than the octopus that was like not going to be going to use. These are all either products that I'm going to use or already do and were like refills, and I don't do this often. Like this is not something I do very often. I took a big, I just made it a big day, you know? So those are all the products that I like. I swear by. Obviously we're not the same when it comes to our skin type, our textured hair, or all that jazz. So like you can try them, but I'm not promising they might work for you. So far, I've really liked these. So the products that I bought that I hadn't tried yet, I thought I would do a really quick review. So so far, I washed my hair last night with the Amika. Big fan. I feel like my hair felt very hydrated, which is hard because I have naturally very dry and coarse hair, but I like it. Big fan. The curling iron worked really well. Really like it. I need to adjust how I use it versus my other curling iron, but big fan of that one. And then the sunscreen stuff, love it because I got the one that has like the glow. Oh my God, it gives you such a nice, like subtle, big fan of that. Big fan of that. I like the way it feels. It wasn't oily. It didn't feel gross. I put it on top of my moisturizer. I let my moisturizer set and then I put that on. I mean, look, like my skin looks good, right? Like I'm not crazy. I feel like it looks really good. Like a hint of glowy. I love it. I'm a big fan. Saw the tripod that you were on, but I just wanted to do a final like outro, but give you an update on the SPF because I really do like it. I genuinely do. I've been using it every day. I'm trying to find where I actually put said SPF. That's what I'm like searching for right now. There it is. Okay, so I really genuinely love this shit. Okay, it's the Supergoop Glow Screen. That's what I use on my face. And I like it because it does add like a nice little glow. A little glow to your skin. And I really like it because I don't really usually wear a lot of makeup anyway, but definitely not in the summer when I'm gonna be sweaty. So I like this. I will say it's not greasy, but it definitely, because of the glow, has a little bit more. And I have dry skin, so I haven't noticed an issue at all. But if you like lean more on the oily side, it may not work as well. But they do have one that just has the actual sunscreen without the glow in it. So maybe that one will work because I did use the Supergoop Play, which is their regular everyday lotion, and I really liked it as well because I went on a hot girl walk where I was able to wear shorts because it wasn't cold again in Ohio like it is now, and I wanted to not only protect my leg sleeve but also just every ounce of my skin that was exposed, and I liked this. It smells nice, it goes on nice, and it doesn't feel gross. So I really like it. This will probably be something I continue to buy, so just wanted to give you guys a nice little review because Obviously sunscreen is something that I like to try to find because I want one that's not terrible for you and doesn't have a lot of awful chemicals. And I think this one's pretty good. I don't know 100%, but like from the little bit of research I did, it feels nice. You know, it has the clean chemical sunscreen, non-irritating, no synthetic fragrances, it's reef safe, and it's vegan. So that sounds good to me. But anyway, I'm gonna end this video here. So I hope you enjoyed my little date and my product faves. Like I said, I'll say it again, I'm not sponsored by any of these. I would let y'all know I am always transparent if and when I get a sponsorship. But I'm a cow bitch. You know, beauty people are not really like, she needs to sell our sunscreen. But I just wanted to share with you guys products that genuinely work and I like, because I feel like, you know, it's fun. So if you like the video, give it a like, subscribe, let me know if this is the kind of content you enjoy seeing. I kind of want to expand a little bit on content, not just like completely ditch cattle content, like that'll always be a part of me. But with summertime approaching, I do end up doing a little less with cattle because there just won't be babies and stuff. So like, you know, testing the waters, seeing what we like, you know, seeing what we like. Sorry, that was a little creepy. I'm so sorry for that. But anyway, you can check out heiferpleaseco.com. That is my website where I have a small business. And you can check out all my other socials that would be linked down below. But other than that, I'm gonna get off here. So I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week and I will see you guys in the next video.